Welcome to Storyboard.com, where you can create short stories online to share, read, and print. According to Storybird, in just 1 year, over 45,000 schools use Storybird to promote literacy. To use Storybird, you have to first set up an account. You can choose your account type and have it be either regular, teacher/class, or kid. I created mine as a teacher, so now I'm just going to log in. And now I am into my Storybird account. Okay, so this is my home page, and through this I can go to my account. And under account settings, you can customize your avatar, which I have done right here. That's my new one. You can also change your privacy. Personally, I made mine private. You can also personalize all of your other settings, and then I'm going to show you how to incorporate this into a classroom. Now, if you look up at the top left side, you'll see 4 main categories on your Storybird account. There is You, Classes, Create, and Read. And I'm going to click Classes and show you guys around this section a little bit. Under Classes, you can add students, you can add assignments, and you can set up discussion boards. And these assignments that you add are going to be based on a thematic lesson that you assign to the students, and so ultimately you'll have a bunch of different storybirds from all your students that have to do with the same theme, and you can put this into a library for your class, which is an awesome tool and is just a creative and fun way for your students to learn. Now I'm going to show you how you can make an actual storybird, which is the main use of this website and is really, really cool. So if you just go right up to the top and click Create, it will take you here to a bunch of different options. So you can browse through the different types of art, and there is a lot of different styles and looks that you can choose from. You can also explore by themes. And again, there's a lot, and you can search yourself by seeing more themes. And there's also a section called Challenges, but that is on hiatus right now. So that's how you get started, really, but I've actually already started my own Storybird, and to get to that, I'm going to go back to You. And as you can see here, it says unpublished Storybirds, which means that they're still in the works. So I'm just going to show you guys how to get there. You're going to click on it, and this is your main screen for creating your Storybird. Okay, so as you can see, just to make things a little bit easier with instructing this, I've already created my Storybird, and what I really liked about this website is that it's really simple to use. There are really no gimmicks or issues with it. It's very easy. It's literally just, it gives you a text box and then a place to put an image. So as you can see, all of my slides are very similar. They all have a picture and they all have a text box, but you can switch if you would like your text to be on the left and your picture on the right. You can do that. So as you can see, there's a few different tools on your main page. You can add pages and you can remove them. We can add one at the end just so you can see what that will look like. I'll just add that. And you can also then scroll through your Storybird by going through previous page or next page. And as you can see, there's a bunch of different little cartoons, and these are all from the same artist, and that is the artist that I picked when I was creating my Storybird. So they all have a very similar look, and they're very sort of modern and cute, and you can just drag them right in. So I have my image there, and I can type over here. We'll just write. So you can just write anything, and then you can also just drag in other images, but it only holds one at a time. So it'll just sort of self-correct it for you, which is nice. Also, I went under my settings last, and I did say that it can do spell check, so if I were to spell something wrong, it would underline it there, which is nice for students to then go back and they can self-correct themselves, realize they spelled a word wrong, and look it up in the dictionary or ask someone to help them how to spell it. So again, this is my storyboard, and this is the first page. And I just wrote a very simple story, and I'll go through that really quickly and read it aloud, but you can have students do whatever they'd like, and they can get really creative with this, and it can be a lot of fun. Okay, so here's my storyboard. Blubber by Hannah Lee. In the town of Glubberville, most of the residents looked very similar. They were all tall and all a light green. Except Blubber. Blubber was small, round, and purple. Some of the others liked to tease Blubber, but he did not mind. He knew one day they would realize his differences made him special. And one day, after Blubber had enough of their teasing, he shocked them all. Because Blubber could fly. And that was the last time Blubber was ever teased. The end. So that was just a really simple story, and it's very short, but as you can see, kids can really do a lot with this, and it's simple for them, so you could use it in very early grade levels. Okay, so now that I've showed you that basic tool, I'm just going to head on back home by clicking right up here to the left where it says Storybird, and it actually says Return to Home right there. And so this is just going to take you back to the main home page, and this just, you can do whatever you'd like. You can also explore and read other storybirds, so I'm going to take you and show you some other ones that might be a little bit more complex than mine. So you'll just go right down here to read/explore, go to storybirds, and you can just click, I mean, these are the featured ones, so they're probably really well done. So we'll just click on this. There's a new kind of bully in town. And here you can help to categorize it for Storybird and say, you know, what grades you think it would be best for and what category it would go under and who it was written by. So this actually looks like it's probably an adult. So if I just click open right down here, we can read it. And this is showing it in full screen mode, which is nice. And you can just use your scroll key to go back and forth through the pages. So they obviously use a different type of art, and theirs is much longer, which is really nice. So that is this story, and it's very long, as you can see, so it was definitely written by an adult. And now you can just go back. And that is pretty much the basis of Storybird. As you can see, it's an awesome tool for children to create their own literature in a simple way, and it just be easy to share, and you can, through your classes tool, have students see each other's and interact with each other through their discussion board and through the library, view other ones, or even explore other storybirds on the homepage. So that is Storybird, and I think it's a fabulous tool, and I hope you guys learned a lot about it and would like to use it sometime. Alright, thank you guys.